versus Al Montes, right? Big
Yeah,
Al in the building.
Yeah, man.
What's going
Appreciate
on,
you,
big
man.
dog, man? Let me know who you got and what's your prediction.
I'm gonna roll. I gotta be a little biased. I gotta roll with my Dominican brother, De Los Santos. I do favor Shakur going into the fight. Because of the accolades, the experience, his IQ. I give him those advantages, definitely. But you can't count out De Los Santos, man. This guy, he's a very smart fighter as well. He may lack a little bit of experience, but he does have the quickness with his feet and his hands to make it a good fight, and he has the power to take him out. So that's something, a lot of people saying, Shakur's going to smoke him. Honestly, I think this is a 50-50 fight.
Oh, you think this is a 50-50 fight across the board?
Yeah.
I like that.
Because, Shakur hasn't fought, this is going to be De Los Santos, obviously his best opponent, and for Shakur as well. And I'm saying that based on the style of De Los Santos. He brings a lot of styles. We don't know what he's going to bring towards Shakur. In terms of his physical attributes, he has the longer reach. He has good foot movement. He has great power. That's something that in one package, that's something that Shakur hasn't seen, on a professional fight. Everybody says, oh, it's going to be like the Nakatilia fight. Nah, Nakatilia had no foot movement to cut the ring.
Right.
He just had that power. He was just waiting for that right hand,
Right. Same with Oscar Valdez, which I still believe is probably his best win to date. So
yes,
I agree
his best
with you.
win, Oscar Valdez. But if Oscar Valdez, for me, he's a natural 126 pounder. He's a good boxer, but the thing is that he just comes straight forward and he telegraphs his left hook. He only depends on his left hook, and that's not gonna work against a fighter like Shakur Stevenson, but De Los Santos, he's unpredictable. He has a very good jab. He uses his angles. The only thing I'm concerned about him, it may be his gas tank. That's the only thing. That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, that's something to draw a circle around because when you look at Shakur Stevenson in his fights, he's got stamina out of this world.
Exactly. Oh yes, he has. Oh yes, and he's
already could very well become target practice in those championship rounds.
Exactly. That's one thing that I'm concerned of. I think if De Los Santos is going to win, he's going to have to hurt Shakur, like really hurt him early in the fight. I think also the winner is basically, there's going to be of a pace. Who's going to control the pace of the fight throughout the rounds? So that's something, Shakur, he's used to controlling the pace in every of his fights. He wants to throw his 1-2, move around, stick and move. And
I think that's when the patience of De Los Santos has to come into play. With a fighter like Shakur Stevenson, you're going to have to be patient. He can't allow himself to get frustrated early on if he's not able to touch Shakur Stevenson, right? He can't just abandon the game plan and start throwing haymakers, right?
Exactly, and that's when he's going to get tired if that happens. But I can see De Los Santos, at the same time, I can see De Los Santos catching him. You know what I'm saying? With a nice, he's a good counterpuncher, especially with the pull counters. Right. So that's something that Stevenson got to watch out. That sneaky right hook. He has a very good hook. He can punch with both hands.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that I don't know if you've been watching from the beginning, but I've said that a few times now. It's that little sneaky inside right hook counter shot that I believe is a problem for anybody, especially if you want to throw that right hook. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Definitely a great weapon in his arsenal. While I got you, and I know that you are a big De Los Santos fan, I got two questions for you. One, the William Foster fight. Did you see that one?
Nah, man. That's something I've been trying to find, man.
Okay.
Everybody.
And Antony from the DI, he's the only person I've been able to talk to who's actually seen the William Foster fight, but I was going to ask you if you saw it and if you could break that one down. Also,
no, I just always heard the same thing that Antony said. I heard it way before that it was he got tired after the second or third round.
Right.
And he had like a short training camp. So when he came from Dominican Republic to the United States, he didn't have like the right trainer, so he was bouncing around. It's a little, I don't like to put much excuses, but for like us Dominicans to get a good quality fight, we have to go through a lot of shit, man.
Man, it's the truth.
Because we're not known to be like, we don't have that stereotype of having great boxers,
Right.
So we have to go through a lot of shit. We got
to get the notoriety that some of those guys deserve, for sure.
Yeah, like for example, Hector Luis Garcia, when he fought Cobra, it was a 10 days notice. He was supposed to fight somebody else, and then he got Cobra, and he dominated the fight, and then he fought a championship
Whooped Chris Cobra's ass.
Yep. Yeah.
Handed him his first L, and it was beautiful too.
Yeah.
Definitely one. Matter of fact, he's on the undercard, right?
He's another car of Andrade and Benavidez.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, man.
Shout
out to DR, man. Hey, y'all calling up here and representing too. All right, last question, and I gotta let you go, man, because I'm gonna be getting out of here. And I gotta ask you this: what's your prediction? How do you see this fight ending?
Something tells me it's gonna be TKO. De Los Santos is gonna win by TKO.
Ooh.
Mid-round.
That's a bold prediction, but I like it,
man. It may sound crazy.
Yeah.
It may sound crazy.
You got a round for me?
6th round.
6th round. Halfway through the fight. He overwhelms him and the ref steps in.
He gonna drop him. He gonna drop him hard.
He gonna drop him first.
Stevenson's gonna hit the canvas in this fight. He's gonna take the canvas. I guarantee you that. I know that.
I like it. Man, my guy. Big shout out to Al Montez, man. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you be a friend of the channel, man, and you come back and talk more boxing with me, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, that was my guy.
Support.
What you say now? Say that again?
No, so I'll keep supporting, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate that love, man, for sure. Real talk, bro. All right, that was my guy, Al Montez, man. He likes De Los Santos 6th round TKO, stoppage, or he knocks him out. 6th round. Wow, that's a bold prediction. I can't front, man. I had a lot of fun with y'all this evening. I only had about an hour to spare, man. I got some other things I got to take care of. Man, I sure appreciate y'all, man, showing love and rocking with your boy. Smash that like button if you're in here for your boy. And big shout out to everybody who bought a Heavy Bag Boxing TV shirt. Had 29 orders for this little itty bitty channel. Shirt, hat, stickers. Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Shakur Stevenson, De Los Santos this Thursday, ESPN. A hardcore boxing fan matchup for sure. The casuals won't be around for this one, but I know y'all will, and of course I'm gonna be there as well. I gotta admit, I gotta go with the favorite in this one. I just believe the defense of Shakur Stevenson is just so buttoned up. It's a really tough code to crack. You don't see him take a lot of punishment, and it's going to take a lot for De Los Santos to really crack that defense and land something significant on Shakur without getting frustrated first, exposing himself. And one thing Shakur Stevenson makes you do, if he makes you miss, he makes you pay. Because just as defensive as he is, he's just as accurate. And I see this fight going the distance. And I think I would give it, but I like the skill set of De Los Santos. I think the power is going to become an issue in that first half of the fight. And I think he may steal some rounds. So I'm going to go Shakur Stevenson split decision. And I think this really puts De Los Santos on the map at 35. And it's going to open up a lot of doors to see some bigger names want to take a crack at De Los Santos. It's just how I feel. And I love the fact that we could come together, talk this boxing, and you know, it's no beef. This is not one of those channels where I'm going to be up here debating you and we arguing and you got your chest poked all out. Not with all that shit, man. We're going to keep it civilized. We're going to talk boxing. It's going to be some fights that we're going to be in agreement, and it's going to be some fights we just not. But at the end of the day, it's all love for the sport of boxing. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I appreciate that love. You know who I got with me, man. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.